You're watching the Wrestling Nerd broadcast. Now here's your hosts, Tom, Nick, Ryan, and Dave. It's you, it's me, it's NRD. It's you, it's me, it's NRD. Uh-huh. Let's start the show.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is you, it is me, it is TND. The founding father, Mr. Nick Carpenter, His Royal Says Highness, Mr. Tom Sasso, and of course me, one half of the 2023 Don Wilson Big One of the Year, Herald Award winner, Dave C. the Voice. Again, we've got the bling, we've got the ring, and 2024, I will indeed be king, and you can have your chance to challenge for the crown at Wrestle Nerd Mania. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. The Wrestling Nerd Rumble is happening next week. We draw the numbers. So this is your deadline to get into the Wrestling Nerd Rumble. We draw numbers next week to find out your entry spot. It's $5 to enter. Or if you want a cheat code, here's your chance. Join the Patreon for as little as $1 a month. And boom, there's your automatic ticket. So if you want additional spots in your Patreon, $5. If you don't want to join our Patreon, but just want to give $5 and get in, $5. If you want to join the Patreon for as little as $1 a month, boom, patreon.com/WNRDB. You can ask Tom. Tom won the Rumble last year from the number one spot. The year prior, it was Jared, who then got an invite to New York to come to a wedding. So, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Rumble, big things happen for them. Here's your chance to be one of those big things in 2024.
Hey, you never know. Even with the real Royal Rumble, our Royal Rumble, you never know the surprises. Every year we've had surprises.
We've had Ryan Barkin in there. Yeah. We've had Bad Bunny in there. Tom was a surprise entrant last year and then won the whole thing.
Yeah, he won the whole thing.
I have no idea how this stuff works. I want to be very clear with you guys.
It's also
I pay a medium amount of attention.
And folks, we literally, you couldn't have scripted any better. We draw numbers out of the box at a complete random to figure out who's going to be what number. And it just so happens Tom Sasso was the first name. That was his only entrant. He won the whole damn thing. So, and last year's Spaceman George won the crown for me in the Rumble match. So we will find out.
You can win a shirt too. You win a shirt.
You win a shirt or a hat. You got enough shirts. I like this shirt, by the way. We talk about how awesome this shirt is.
It's fine.
1992 SummerSlam, baby. Oh,
that's great.
Kohl's, $15.
I was gonna say, where'd you get that, Kohl's? I was gonna say Meyer, but I don't have a Meyer by you. Yo. I got an iPad. Do you see?
You did.
Are you filming on the iPad right now?
Yeah. Do you see the cameras moving?
It does actually look like you have better video quality.
It's a little clearer.
Yeah. I'm stoked. I'm really happy about this. And now I can do whatnot auctions for wrestling masks while we're recording.
So there we go, folks. Give Tom all your money. We need the Patreon money and the t-shirt money for Pro Wrestling Tees.
Honestly, I've missed this guy's auctions. He's called Lucha Libre Superstore on whatnot.
I think you mentioned.
I got that knockoff Vader mask which is not great. But then I got the Penta sparkly blue mask, and it's really nice. He's just got cool stuff, and I think I miss his shows a lot. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, he's on. But yeah, here I am. Did you guys watch wrestling this week?
I did. Yes.
Did you go on Twitter this week?
I've been on Twitter this week.
I've been on Twitter this week. No, I've been on X, baby.
Can we just acknowledge that wrestling Twitter went ham this week?
Can I just say this? Who the fuck is Hook? Because Hook next week, or I'm sorry, when this comes out tomorrow, is going to challenge for the AEW World Title. I know for a fact that Jinder effing Mahal, baby, was the 50th man to ever win the WWE title. Hook's been here for a cup of coffee. Don't you dare hinder Jinder.
I think this is all a collaborative work between the two companies.
Tony Khan and Triple H are having dinner on Mars. Just
I'm just so convinced that they had a phone call and they're like, "Hey, you want to have some obscure fun. Because this doesn't like this hook gender thing makes no sense.
No.
But I saw a meme that's like, this is Seth Rollins going to a pay-per-view. He's like, finally, I'll be cheered. And then along comes Hook, and everyone's gonna cheer for Jinder. And it's like, I think no one cares about Jinder. Like, let's just be honest. Like, he's mid. But how do you get someone who's mid? You emoted.
Wait, I emoted? No, that's a hand raise.
Yeah, try this.
No, just a hand raise in the thing. I don't know. Yeah, it's not it. I'm sorry, Tom.
I think that it was a work. I think it was a work, and I think that they're in on it together. What better way to build up Hook for AEW? What better way to build up Jinder for WWE? And no one cares. Like, my watch picked up me talking. No one cares about Hook or Jinder. Like, they're not like a big deal. So I think it's just really interesting that this has become a thing. And like, all people are cheating in like WWE or AEW's Hook rules, Jinder rules. I love it. I love it.
I just think that X, I guess, we'll call it X.
It's Twitter.
It's become a very, very toxic place. I don't understand.
It really is.
I don't understand. Like, every post has 30 videos that in the comments that have nothing to do with anything before you even get to a comment. I don't understand what this is.
Yeah, it's me trying to plug
like,
the broadcast.
Dog, it's all the bots. No,
I just don't know. I don't know how much I like. If they're probably not working together, I just think that Twitter is toxic and that like everybody's gonna argue over anything. You can literally put anything on Twitter.
Okay, so I have three quick points to make. First of all, I don't even plug Twitter on this show anymore just because like I used to go on it all the time. Like it's how I got my news and whatnot. Like I'd go on there, but now honestly, it's so bad. It's first of all, it's toxic as fuck. Also, it brings me when I log onto it, it puts it at like suggested for you tweets before it brings you to the people I chose to follow. What the fuck?
You just gotta swipe and it's there.
It's stupid though. It should start with who I want to see.
It should start with who you're following.
Yeah.
But like I don't even go to my following anymore because I'm getting a sick sense of enjoyment of watching the world crumble on Twitter.
Well, here's the thing. It's helped the ESPN app on my phone because I used to like follow Twitter. Like I'd follow all the specific reporters I wanted for like baseball trades, football trades, whatever. But like now I just go back to ESPN because there's nobody like yelling all there all the time. My second thought is I think that we need to respect Jinder Mahal because two things about it. One, The Rock's pop is nothing without Jinder first coming out. If you just went, please welcome a WWE champion. If you smell, it's a loud pop. But it was louder because of that initial troll move. And everybody literally got a great laugh out of it. Everyone, they got Jinder. Like, I don't think anybody like was throwing their TV off.
No. Everybody
like enjoyed
playful.
It. And my thing is this. My other thing is Jinder Mahal, I personally loved his title run. Was it out of left field? Absolutely. But aren't some of the best moments like super shock moments? Like
I'm not anti Jinder, Dave.
Like, did it go a little too long? Yes. I personally think he should have dropped the title to Shinsuke Nakamura at SummerSlam. But he's in great shape. He's a good to great talker. Like, I don't like that we're doing the I am not from America. Why do you hate me? I hate that we're doing that in 2024. That's stupid. But at the same time, like, people are like, they clearly just put the belt on Jinder to market it to India. Hell yeah, they did that. There's a billion people out there. Of course they did.
And it's like, Jinder's legit, like, huge in India.
Yeah. And like, if we can put the belt on Great Khali, like fucking 3 times, I think they did it. Or like maybe twice. I think Jinder is more than
we got the greatest match stipulation ever because of Great Khali.
The Punjabi prison.
Yes, which I still don't understand.
And listen, we got the Punjabi prison with Jinder as well, and Randy Orton almost killed one of the Singh brothers during that match.
Yeah.
So,
oh God, remember the Singh brothers?
they were fantastic too.
They went the Bollywood.
The Bollywood boys. Yeah.
Yeah, they were underrated. Like,
they really are. They still are because they're
never
fantastic.
Got powers.
No, they were fantastic. I remember the first time I saw them in the Cruiserweight Classic. They were great. And then, they
got what's funny too is that these guys are from India. They all are from Canadian. Like Jinder Mahal, the Bollywood boys, they're all Canadian.
They're all Canadian.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
That is incredible, and I feel racist for not even thinking that was possible.
Because I remember that Jinder said in an interview, I forget who I was listening to at that point when he was the champ, but he was like, "Yeah, I'm the first ever Canadian Indian world champion," and I just remember the interview going, "I feel like that's very niche, but congratulations."
I am not from your country. I am from just a little bit north.
So
just up there.
So I said I had 3 points to make, and so I made 2 of them. And my third thing is this. Tony Khan needs to stay the fuck off social media. I know the cool thing about Twitter when it merged was that it made interacting with celebrities and higher ups in companies a lot more accessible. But Tony Khan, and I hope it's a work because it's just a really bad look. He called Eric Bischoff a has-been. I'm like, bro, you had him on your show moderating a debate between Chris Jericho and Orange Cassidy. Don't insult a man who's been on your program multiple times.
And you would never see
Dana Bischoff White should have been insulting Tony.
Yeah. And I'll say this, it's funny because I joked about it Sunday. For those of you who don't know, the Jacksonville Jaguars were eliminated from the playoffs. They lost their last game of the season, the team in last place. And I joked about, I was like, Tony Khan's about to go off on Twitter this weekend and take it out on the world. And he chose to take it out on Jinder Mahal. The disrespect.
Yeah. You would just never see Dana White or when Vince was in control or even Triple H now or anybody. You would never, ever see them do this, go on Twitter and just go back and forth with fans and answer. It's just I don't know. It's just not.
It just comes off as childish, immature, and my man. I'm sorry the Jags collapsed at the end of the season. I'm sorry that AEW ratings aren't what you want right now, but it doesn't come off well. I understand that he probably thinks I'm defending and standing up for this company that I believe in and this vision. It doesn't come off that way. It comes off that you're a whiny, sore loser baby who needs to get punched in the fucking jaw.
And I like Tony Khan. I think Tony's fun. I enjoy him, but I agree with you. At some point you need to be the boss and act appropriately. You can't run around like a teenager tweeting whatever you want to tweet, arguing with fans or enemies. I don't know. It's a bad look. And when you're in that position of power, it just rubs me the wrong way. It's manipulative.
Yep.
And okay, so if I tweet something at Tony Khan and he responds giving me a hard time, all the AEW boys are going to come after me.
Yep.
And I don't need that. I love AEW. I love WWE. Actually, I hate wrestling. I don't even know why I'm on this show. I'm okay with AEW and I'm okay with WWE, but I don't know. I think we're in a very interesting spot in 2024 for wrestling. I think both companies are going to do some things that surprise us. And remember, I predicted the women's division at AEW being taken more seriously. And who comes along? Diana Purrazzo.
Harold the Puppet. Tom Sasso. Bruce Springsteen. John Bon Jovi. Diana Purrazzo. New Jersey's finest, folks. And Linwood Pizza, I'd like to add them on.
Either company brought Bruce Springsteen on for something, I will officially choose sides. I don't care what I have to do. Ooh, this is pretty. Should I bet on this?
Ooh,
yes,
live I thought it was a unicorn.
No, it's Mysterio.
It is Mysterio. No, but I saw the horn and the fur on the back. I thought it was
the horns are what's throwing me off.
But... So you know what I'm saying then? You know what I think we need then? I think Commissioner Harold the Puppet needs to get on the phone with Pure Pro Wrestling out there in Michigan, and let's sign the boss. Okay?
Listen,
Bruce Springsteen
NLD.
said it best. We take care of our own. Wherever this flag's flown, we take care of our own.
Okay.
So who would he fight? It would be Harold and Bruce Springsteen versus
Kid Rock and anyone.
Kid Rock and anyone.
Listen, where are we staying? Just meet me at Mary's place, okay?
Oh my God.
Okay? It's cold outside. There's a 10th Avenue freeze out. But guess what? Harold and Bruce, Pure Pro Wrestling, book it. Book it, baby.
You know, and Harold's gotta make a statement kind of soon about that. So
get on it, Harold. Speaking of statements, I'd like to make a statement about guests on this show for the foreseeable future. We've got some ideas. We're throwing some things around. But if you go back to episode 4, I think, maybe. Whenever we had Jason Rich on the show, he was the first guest we ever had. Maybe episode 3. I can't remember. But Jason Rich was our very first guest on the show. And Jason Rich is going on a vacation, a well-deserved vacation, because he works very hard. He's going there. He's going on the Chris Jericho cruise.
Oh, dude, I thought he was going to your house.
No, he's not coming to my house. I mean, he's more welcome to. But our friend Jason Rich is in fact going on the 5 Alive Chris Jericho Rock and Wrestling Ranger. See, he will have the very elusive Chris Jericho cruise micro brawler. Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, a lot of people have, and I got to talk to him about trying to secure me one while he's on that ship. But yeah, so if you watch the show, we're gonna have Jason on in a couple weeks. Tell us all about his vacation. We'll compare notes on what it was like before Leaf Flow versus the 5 Alive. I mean, he and I will, because we've got money. You know, Herald Award winners have a lot of money.
You're not a Herald Award winner.
I am. I've got the fudge. I am.
I don't know who sent you that.
Neither do I, but I'm happy they did.
It was not me.
Well, that's why it's not called the Tom's Award. It's called the Herald. So it's probably Herald. So yeah,
I don't think he sent it to you, bud.
He's been using that new iPad.
He might be.
Might be. He's using pirate shipping. So yeah, enjoy the cruise, Jason. We look forward to hearing back from you on that. Like we said, next week we will have the Royal Rumble number drawings. And then the following week.
Am I entered in that or no?
You're the king. You can't be.
Oh, okay.
It's like me last year. I hadn't been in the I could have just faced myself.
But yeah, I could do that. I'm gonna enter. I'm declaring it now.
No, Tom, you can't.
I'm declaring it now. I am entering the 2024 Wrestling Nerd Broadcast Rumble, and I'm coming for the crown, Tom Sasso. I'm coming for it. Speaking of silly stuff like that, R-Truth. Thank God he's back.
He's fantastic.
We don't deserve him.
And I love how they're like going full bore into this thing.
I think he's got one more year left in him.
I think he's got more than that. Look at that man.
No, I do too. I think he's got another decade left in him.
Yeah.
But I think WWE has a year left for him. Like, hey, like, let's do something big. Maybe it's time to retire. I don't want that. I want R-Truth to die in the ring, because he's just going to keep wrestling.
I would love to see him fight, like, get like a maybe outside of WWE run, like maybe AEW, maybe even like Impact or something like that. I would just love to see him do something.
I'd like to see him at ROH.
Yeah,
Impact would be great. AEW would be weird.
I bet you can make a ton of money on the indies.
I would go to a show specifically if he was on it, not because I want to watch him wrestle, because like he's great in the ring, he's a wrestler, like it's great, because I want to try to say hi to him. I would pay that extra free money to be like, hi, R-Truth, like, hello, wow, because I'd have to bring Harold, and I think he would, of all people. Here's why I want R-Truth out of WWE. Look at it. Just
it's zoom so in weird. These zoom ins. It looks like we have a.
I don't know how it works. I got real furious and it just said, "Okay, I feel the mood." I want R-Truth out of WWE so we can try to get him on the show. I will pay out of pocket for that interview. Like, because I think of any wrestler that we can have on the show that would get our show, but primarily very selfishly get Harold, it's him. Like it's absolutely our truth.
Not Swoggle, who loves the Muppets.
You know, we should have him back on the show because I wasn't around for that.
No, you weren't.
That was the BTE, the before Tom era.
Oh, there's a new shirt, baby. There's a new shirt. BTE. I'm in my before Tom era.
I think we'd get sued immediately.
The BTE title, it lasted 8 episodes.
Speaking of which, are we getting them the BTE back? I'm like all over the place today.
Are we? I haven't watched.
With the Bucks returning, I wonder if they're going to take over BTE again.
No, that wasn't the Young Bucks. Those are the gentlemen trying to shut down the community center. What are you talking about?
You broke me with that in our group chat, man. Young Bucks coming out with these mustaches, looking real Italian. Like,
I'll say that.
I'm thinking these boys really know how to make some pasta. And Dave just comes out in the group chat. They look like they're about to shut down the community center, and I knew exactly what you meant. Like, I went straight to like Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo. Like, it's happening. I went to like the bad guy in 3 Ninjas.
Well, what's great is that's not the first time I've used that joke. Like, you have to have a very specific look to you for me to use that reference. Like, there is a guy who, ironically enough, is like the branch manager of a bank, and I see him once a month when I go to these Chamber of Commerce breakfasts. And like, I always, whenever he's on like the dais or saying something, I always just lean to my friend who I breakfast with him and just like, that guy looks like he wants to shut down the local community center. This seems like a room full of community center supporters. He's here to tell us why a parking lot would be much better than a youth basketball league. But Young Bucks versus Sting and Darby Allin at Revolution. Let's make that happen. Because I'd also like to say, I think it was during I don't know if it was during the AEW launch press conference or the Double or Nothing press conference when they debuted Kenny Omega. But they said like AEW is a place where tag team wrestling can main event a pay-per-view. And I don't think there's been one. Yeah, I think it's always been the AEW world title. I'm almost certain. I could be wrong on that, but I'm almost certain a tag match, with the exception of Stadium Stampede, I'm Revolution,
like a straight up tag match.
No, yeah, because the Revolution that had the Bucks versus Hangman Kenny, that was main evented by Jericho Moxley, Brody Mox, a Double or Nothing. Yeah, I don't think it's happened. So, just saying.
I can't remember who wrestled last week.
Hook. Send him.
Hook getting in Joe's face did not work for me.
No, it did not. It seemed very like, oh, okay, here you go.
Joe's gonna kill him. Like,
and it also seemed. This is my problem with wrestling too. When like the wrestlers are too in the know, like Joe is looking up, looking for the signal, like the hook signal, like oh, it's got to be up there. Oh, I found it. Like, why are you looking for hooks? That's never been a thing.
He's literally right here. He's literally right here. He's
like,
4 feet
dude,
away.
You should be looking at the entrance ramp, not up in the sky. He's not coming swooping in. So, yeah. So, Twitter's wild. Tony Khan's wild. Wrestling's great. Somebody suggested like that this is like this next biggest era since the Attitude Era. Like,
maybe
you got a lot of high level stars.
Yeah,
but I'm interested to see where we go. We're in full Tom Says Highway to Mania season, just a couple weeks. I'm so excited.
Yeah. That's because I'm the king.
Well, I'd also like to say this: the Rumble is this year not on Daniel's birthday, so score that.
When is the Rumble?
The Rumble. The Rumble is January 27th.
Tampa, okay. Actually, St. Pete to be the.
You should go. You should go, Nick.
I looked up, and Rumble tickets are more expensive than I thought they would be.
Should I bet on this?
Yes.
It's like a
it's basic.
It's like a snake skin. I don't love the print.
I don't like that leather. It looks very cheap.
Yeah, I want like the knockoff Louis Vuitton one.
Yeah.
Remember?
You know what you're not getting a knockoff of? The new
What?
micro brawler that is on
Yeah.
sale for like another 10 hours if you're watching this live. The Adam Cole Devil Brawler. It's the first time we've ever gotten a half and half split brawler, and I'm excited for it, I must say. I'm disappointed.
It got my juices flowing. I got a little excited.
I'm not excited that the crutch is black.
Agreed.
Like it should be silver. That's just me.
And I wish it was metallic silver.
Yeah, I'll take up, but I'll settle for just flat gray if that's all we can get.
Sure.
And I'll say this: when they showed it on Dynamite tonight, they showed like the pre-order. It looked horrible from the back because they had it against a black background. I'm like, literally, all you see is the back of Adam Cole's hair. That's it. But it's a cool concept. I'm gonna get it. I'm curious to see what it looks like in person. Like I said in our Patreon chat, this is the consolation prize for anybody who couldn't get the Sean Spears brawler, because I'm sure, and I would hope that crutch has a little bit more sturdiness than say like Sandman or Tommy Dreamer or Singapore Kane. Like hopefully it's got a little more.
Bat.
Yes, that thing
It's
that
the
broke
worst.
off all the time. And the little detail that I like is the fact that on the left leg, it appears that there's like a boot or a calf sort of thing. Like obviously they can't do like the full under boot because, you know, how's the brawler going to stand? But on the left leg, there seems to be like some sort of cast. So I thought that was a neat little detail there. I would have gone with use the Undisputed Kingdom shirt on him, but it says it's the Brochachos for Life shirt.
I like that. It was hard for me to tell what it said.
You like that it's the Brochachos for Life?
I do.
I think it should be the Undisputed Kingdom because it's revealed that he's the devil with the Undisputed Kingdom. So I think that would just make a little more sense. But also just because you can't really see, like you have to know, like I know that shirt design because me and Margaret call each other bro. So
yeah,
like I knew, like we liked that shirt design. So that's how I remembered it. But
yeah,
I'm definitely interested to see what it is.
Yeah, I'm not buying it, but
Jonathan Hodap.
I like it.
Jonathan Hodap suggested WrestleMania 8 Roddy Piper or WrestleMania 7. I can't remember which one. I'm
is
like,
that
no.
Blackface Piper?
Yes. Like, no, you can't do it. He's
no
like,
doubt,
well, at least John Nada. I'm like, no, we can't do that. No. But that brings me to an idea. What is another Two-Face-esque brawler they could do other than MJF Devil? Because they technically did MJF Devil.
What? Like another brawler split in half?
Yeah. Like it's got that wrestler's two identities.
Yeah. Got it.
What do you got?
Oh, I'm not gonna tell you.
Why not?
It's secret.
Oh, come on. You don't got nothing then.
I got nothing.
You can do Frank the Clown because he paints half his face. I got one.
What you got? Be Shane McMahon on one side.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And then like a different Shane McMahon on the other side. Like,
fucking Repo Man and IRS, right? Same person?
No,
I don't think
Repo Man and Smash from Demolition.
Repo Man. Who else could be a two character?
I know. You do Big C in his wrestling gear on one side, and then you do Chris Castro on the other, holding like an iPhone with the whatnot.
Cody and Stardust.
Ooh,
I don't think he would ever do that.
You can't.
Yeah, he would never be okay with that.
Orange Cassidy and Fire Ant or whatever he was.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of
Matt Hardy. Yo, is Matt Hardy getting divorced?
What?
I don't know. That's what Twitter said. Twitter said
God.
Right. I got something to talk about. I'm going to go off. This has nothing to do with even wrestling. But
boy.
Miami Aliens. Have you, either one of you seen any of this stuff?
Yes.
No.
It's wild, right? You haven't seen it.
TikTok has been good to me.
I went down a wormhole the other night and I was like, oh my God.
There's one woman who's like wild. She's like using all this like biblical terms like the Nephilim and like it's this like demonic creature that's coming, and I'm like, she's like, it's not aliens, it's this, and I'm like, lady, like,
So Dave,
you don't know. I studied this.
I'm logging on to X right
there's
now.
so anybody who doesn't know, there's this mall in Miami that had this like huge police. We're talking 100, 200 police cars probably came and stuff to this mall.
Airspace.
Yeah, they shut down the airspace. They said it was because of juveniles fighting
with fireworks.
But then like there's eyewitnesses that come out and have said that there was like shadow people, like 8 to 10 foot shadow people that were coming out of like portals that were opening up at this mall.
Oh,
and stuff. Like, I mean, it's like, and then people said that they were trying to take pictures with it, but like their cell phone, none of the electronics were working or anything.
And
like,
apparently, like security was stopping
like,
people leaving and like deleting stuff off their phones.
It's wild. It's something. I don't know. I'm not saying that this is what happened. This is really crazy, but something wild happened.
Something happened. Whether it's aliens,
all I just see is this line of police cars in Miami.
Yeah, this is not for a fight.
This is new. This is new content for the broadcast.
The police scanners went private, so like you know how like you could like listen to police scanners. They went off the air. Like something happened, and I don't want to. Just something not. They're not telling us something, and I don't want to sound like crazy.
I'm gonna shut this all down right now. Alex Ahom at the Ledge 80 5 days ago tweets this. So let me get this straight. People film everything these days in clear 4K. Nothing is private anymore. 8-foot-tall aliens visit us in Florida. The entire Miami Police Department go to a crowded mall to deal with it, and nobody has footage. Nothing on Snap, X, Reddit, IG, or TikTok. Dude ain't wrong. Dude, I have my phone in my hand right now, ready to film something.
Yeah, I'm bidding on a Rey Mysterio mask right now.
There you go.
Like,
well, people were saying
I saw
that it wasn't
somebody
working.
filmed a dude in a Taco Bell because he wanted them to replace his microwave because it blew up because he microwaved his Taco Bell in the wrapper, and like he slapped the employee and the cops got called. I'm like, we got footage of that, but not aliens? Fuck out of here.
Right?
No. I don't believe in aliens. I believe in winning awards. You want a mask? Congratulations, Tom. Tom is also a winner, not a Herald Award winner. I'm
going to contact through my sophisticated space system. I'm going to contact George and see what he has to say on this matter. I think he's an expert of all this space.
Come on down, George. Feel the bang, baby.
We should try to beam George down soon and see about that, because if anyone's got the inside scoop on what's going on.
But the first thing when I read it, the first thing I thought is that had to have been George is
making. Will George show up?
How far is Miami from Clearwater?
That's not. I mean, it's a hike. It's not close.
I was gonna say I went to Miami. I'll say this: the Chris Jericho cruise is ready to leave in 3 weeks. I think it might explain a lot.
6-7 hours, maybe.
The things I saw on that ship.
George got lost in Lake Michigan, so he could be going for Holster.
Good, he could. He might have had to get some pretzels.
Yo, do you remember that? What a good stupid bit when we had George paddling through Lake Michigan and he just goes land ho.
Land ho!
It's all available in the catalog.
Exactly, folks. Go back to like episode 40 or whatever. We solved the whole Who
so
Ran Nick
funny.
Over.
George had a whole song, the Hulkamania George song.
George,
you need to go back to
George. If you don't know what we're talking about, folks, go back into our catalog, watch it all. We've got a broadcast playlist. You don't want to miss it.
I gotta say, I here's my bold prediction for 2024 for the Wrestling N.R.D. broadcast.
George returns.
This is my top 3.
Shadow people. No, I'm sorry.
More guests.
Ooh.
I think we're gonna get some more interviews. I think we're gonna get 1, if not 2, big interviews that are like, oh wow, this costs some money. I think that we're going to bring back storyline skits.
Ooh. We're not just gonna come here
creative writing, I will say, and I'm gonna give you credit for this, Dave. Dave came up with the majority of the idea, the groundwork behind our skits. But man, Spaceman George just took that shit to the next level. We had no idea what was gonna happen.
I just remember when we named him. Tom just goes like, we're like, well, what do we call this space creature? Fuck it, his name's George. You're Spaceman George. And that was it.
Did I name
You
Spaceman?
named Spaceman George just out of thin air.
Babe,
Like,
I
what
don't-
is
I
his
don't pay
name?
attention.
George. His name's fucking, it's something weird, like George. Okay.
I don't know if I did. I think that must have been Nick. I don't have any recollection of that.
You did.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never actually personally met Spaceman George. I just talked to him.
I've never met Harold or Gerald. And my other prediction is that I don't think I'm going to have to defend my crown.
Ever.
Because I don't take it from you.
I don't think anyone wants to come after my crown because I'm a really easy king. Just like if you want something, yeah, your wish is granted. I have an iPad now.
Listen.
So like it literally follows me. You want to see my books? I got books over here. Oh, look at my
I want to
books.
see how far can it go.
That's wild.
Keep going. Keep going. Get off your feet. Oh, I guess that's it.
And then it goes over to my laundry.
Slide to the left.
Oh, I have a headache.
So yeah.
As you can see, folks, we don't really have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, no, we really don't. Although we'll say this, maybe there's still left Ric Flair, Bloody Brawler is potentially still for sale. It's $250 pre-sale, just like the Orange Macho Man. And then people were pissed that they couldn't get it because it was limited to $250, although it's been available for like 4 days now. And if it's still available at time of recording, it's been well over a week that's been available.
Yeah.
They eventually came out with the pink variant of this guy. So I would assume that they probably do the same thing with Ric Flair. Just saying.
They're shipping, right? The pink ones?
Yes, the pink ones are shipping. So yeah.
What are they under? Are they under Micro Brawlers on their website?
They're on I found it on the main page when I looked. Novelties, Micro Brawlers.
Yeah, I see it.
Is it under Micro Brawlers?
I don't know. It's on the main page.
By the time this airs, the meme machine will still be available.
Ready to purchase. I think that was a mistake. I think that Buddy. So like, I like them. I think they're really cool. I think Bloody Ric Flair was a mistake. You give me robed Ric Flair, absolutely. I probably would have bought one.
I'll say this: I think they made it limited, which I think is fine. I think if you do a pre-order for like my favorite, I think was Red Robe Ric Flair. Just like the detail in it. I think more people are more likely to buy that than the bloody one. So like you'll sell more of it. So why limit that one to $250?
Yeah.
Just a thought. These things are great. Again, like I'm not buying all the Randy Savages.
I want one.
They're really cool. It's a nice
one for Ellen.
I wouldn't get him the bloody Ric Flair. So
I don't think the bloody Ric Flair was the choice.
Would you get him a Sandman?
Yeah, why not?
I
really think
we haven't
like an Owen Hart.
Sandman's smoking a cig, dude.
What? Oh, that's okay. Sorry,
you know what we need to mention?
We got shadow people.
You know what else we got to mention?
What?
I mean, by the time this airs, six of them will be gone. The Super Brawler 2024 is back. Whoa. Speaking of the Sandman, Sandman, who I'm just gonna hopefully I'm right on this. The Sandman, who was eliminated last night by my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Adam Cole, better than you, Bay, moves on to face. I don't know. They can face anybody, but Super Brawler. We broke it down. We asked our friends and our Patreons who should represent who in here. So if you haven't already seen the bracket, check it out on our Facebook and Twitter or Instagram. We got Raven, obviously representing the Baltimore Ravens, Terry Funk representing the Houston Texans, because when you think Texas, you think Terry Funk. Johnny Gargano, who I was given flack by somebody for having him represent the Cleveland Browns. Johnny Gargano posted a video on his Instagram. The Browns sent him a playoff package with like gear and whatnot. So
he's like a huge Browns fan.
Oh, right? Yeah. So great choice of picking Johnny Gargano and the Browns. Tatanka, last year's winner, representing the Chiefs again. Somebody again said that I should have chosen Harley Race because he's from Kansas City. Sure. Shark Boy, Nick's best friend, representing the Dolphins. Mr. Brody Lee. Mr. Brody Lee representing the Buffalo Bills. Britt Baker representing the Pittsburgh Steelers. Over on the NFC side, it is Penta El Zero Miedo representing the San Francisco 49ers. Like I said, Adam Cole, better than you, Bebe, representing my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Sandman representing Philadelphia. What?
Why?
Why what?
Why Adam Cole?
So last year we had Randy Savage, Macho King, represent Tampa Bay, just because he's from Florida. And we think Macho King is the best, and I've made the bracket, so boom. But I went with Adam Cole, Bebe, in honor of Tampa, Bebe.
Oh.
I thought they did it because they were better than you.
Yes, that's why I specifically chose better than you, Bebe, Adam Cole, for that.
I picked the Dolphins because their colors are cute.
They are, yes. Tom now has a favorite football team, everyone.
No, I've had a favorite football team. My favorite football team is the Cleveland Browns.
Okay. Tom, have you ever have you seen the movie A Christmas Story?
Are the Cleveland Browns in the Super Bowl?
They're in the playoffs. They're represented by Johnny Gargano.
I picked them versus Miami in the Super Bowl.
It could happen. No, it wouldn't happen in the Super Bowl. No, it happened in the AFC Championship game.
Oh, I want that to happen.
Okay.
And then Nike's releasing Miami Dolphins dunk, limited edition dunks, the Miami Dolphins colors. I sent it to my brother because he likes the dunks, and I want knockoff dunks because I don't want to spend that kind of money on shoes.
Dunks.
I picked the Cleveland Browns. I once had a football jersey of the Cleveland Browns.
Oh.
Yeah, it was given to me, and I liked it because the guy's name was Green. So I had a green Browns jersey.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
Tommy, have you seen the movie A Christmas Story?
That movie sucks, Dave.
Oh, then you wouldn't appreciate the fun fact I have.
So no, I wouldn't. That movie
sucks. Right, the house is in Cleveland, isn't it?
The house is in Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah.
But back to the Super Brawler bracket, the Philadelphia Eagles, who, like I said, probably lost last night. Represented by the Sandman. We got some flack because last year I had Coco Beware representing the Eagles because he has the bird on his arm, and I was told no, you should choose somebody else. Animal is a big Philadelphia Eagles fan. I was like, yeah, fine, we'll give you the Sandman as a compromise.
He's not a Philadelphia Eagles fan. He's dead.
Jesus, Tom. I like that the camera zoomed in on you for that too. Detroit Lions, we thought of Chris Jericho, Lionheart, Chris Jericho.
We could have got way better with that.
Jungle Boy, we went with Kevin Nash.
Danhausen's from Detroit.
Yeah, but Detroit Lions have been cursed long enough. So I can't put that on.
That's why you should have picked him, because he could have cursed them out of it.
Frank the Clown will represent the Los Angeles Rams because he's obviously a big Rams fan, and the Rams are clowns. Dallas Cowboys represented by the Millennial Cowboy, Mr. Hangman Adam Page.
Oh, yeah.
And then the Green Bay Packers, the Cheeseheads, will be represented by Cheeseburger. So
I love that.
We originally were going to go with AJ Swoggle, but we changed it to Cheeseburger because he's from Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
I don't know.
So yeah, we kind of went gimmicky and hometown fans at the same time on it. So
we should have next year. I'm in charge.
Oh boy.
So got Tom is picking Cleveland.
Next year,
Dave's obviously picking Tampa, right?
Yeah. When we're the four straight to NFC South champions. So
I'm not letting anyone input. No input from anybody.
I'm interested to see.
I'm interested to see. Who is the 49ers?
49ers is Penta.
I'm taking Penta.
No.
Penta is a big 49ers fan.
I don't care. Who's the 49ers? That one right there.
Billy Kay?
That's because George Kittle. That's why he throws up the thing.
Yep.
Name another team. Name another team. I'm good at this. Give me a team.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles? Oh, that's easy. They're green, right?
Perfect. Green.
Yes. Dark green.
Just like their fans. Delirious.
Yes. I like
that. Give me another one. I'm good.
Detroit Lions.
Detroit Lions. Let's go with who's like, because like no one, because they don't win. Who's a loser?
Jungle Boy, Real Glass.
Honestly, where is he?
Oh boy. LA Rams.
Never won a match. Detroit Lions.
It's same colors too. LA Rams, Tom.
Oh, come on. Where
They're
is
blue
it?
and
There.
yellow.
LA Rams. You know who's LA? There's no one more LA than
L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Gold Okada.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like an
I don't
Emmy
hate it.
Award.
Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys, the one and only. Where is he? Dalton Castle, because he's everything that Texas hates.
Oh, that's actually
All
a
right.
good one. I don't hate the boys. Okay. The Green Bay Packers.
Oh, dude, come on. He's always
Cheeseburger.
he's always packing heat. Oh, I don't have him. Art Anderson.
Oh my God. The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, that's easy. That's easy. That's easy.
Britt Baker.
No. Pittsburgh Steelers. Where is he? We don't have a Repo Man, do we?
No, we don't.
No.
Yeah, Repo
Or
Man.
a George Animal Steel.
Yeah.
Buffalo Bills.
Bills. Where is it? Hold on.
Telephone Bills.
Buffalo Bills. I'm gonna go with
Oh boy.
Chase Owens, because okay.
Looks like a bill. Miami Dolphins.
Come on. It's so easy. Sonata, because his hair's like a dolphin.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so
Kansas
good.
City Chiefs. Please don't get us canceled.
Kansas City Chiefs. Hey, Chief. Who looks like I'm gonna go with Emma. Because I think that if you're trying to get someone, she'd be like, hey, Chief, what you doing?
Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Browns.
Again, please don't get us canceled.
Yeah, no, I know. I know. I almost just did.
Oh my gosh.
Cleveland Browns. We'll go with Luna Vachon. I can't reach her.
Okay.
Because, it's a wild card. It doesn't make
Houston
sense.
Texans. It is the wild card round.
The Houston Texans, they're a team?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
They're from Texas.
we'll go with William Regal.
That's
Okay. And last but not least, Ravens.
Oh, quote the Raven, nevermore, you know?
from Baltimore.
It's so obvious. Oh, no, that's not acceptable.
I noticed that you didn't say the Washington Commanders at any point during this.
No, never mind. I'm not.
Nick,
gonna
did
pick
you
the
know that
Ravens.
the last time the Washington whatchamacallits were in the playoffs, they were quickly exited by the soon-to-be Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers? You're
I
welcome.
know very well. I watched the game in a house full of nothing but Bucks fans as I live here in Tampa, and it was not the most fun night.
So,
Give me your
yes,
money.
ladies and gentlemen, let us know your Super
Give me your
Brawler
money.
predictions in the
Your money.
comments
I
below.
want your
Let us know
money.
your thoughts on
Give me
social
your money.
media.
Venmo, Tom Sasso.
Let us know your thoughts on Jinder Mahal getting a title shot, Hook getting a title shot. Let us know if you're excited about the Adam Cole half brawler. Let us know what brawler you would fuse together. I like that it's just showing the top there.
It keeps centering my belly.
Yeah.
Let us know if
ladies
you
and gentlemen,
believe in the Miami aliens.
yep.
We need to hear
So
all
folks,
your
get your spots now. Join our Patreon, patreon.com/WNRDB. Join for $1 or $5, and you can get your automatic spot in the Wrestling Nerd Rumble. Or you can just pay $5 flat out. It's fine. Hit us up on social media, send us a DM. Also, you can check us out on Facebook and Instagram and X. Why not? Facebook.com/WNRDB, Instagram @WNRDB, and of course, ProWrestlingTees.com/The Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. That's nerd spelled NRD. And last but certainly not least, YouTube, right here in the corner underneath Tom. There's a button that says subscribe. It says subscribe. Congratulations, you've done the right thing. If you haven't, and it just says subscribe, do us a favor. Click a button, and this will happen. Tom, show them what happens.
You freeze. No.
Boom. Hearts
Oh, wow.
will emote. So yes, check us out there. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so.
Switching when I tried freezing.
So that is going to do it for this episode of the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. So on behalf of myself, one half of the Herald Award-winning couple in this household, DaveCTheVoice, the founding father, Mr. Nick Carpenter, and His Royal Says Highness, Mr. Tom Sasso. Don't forget to tell your mother you love her every day because Kevin Durant said, Mom, you're the real MVP. Good night, everyone, and God bless America.
Sometimes I throw up full buckets of rice.
Why?
It happens.